दिन नाचा जो ट्विटर पे ट्रेंड हो गया। नासिक के ढोल पे धन 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 नाचा तो सबका दी एंड हो गया। मेरे इशारे पे दिन दिन नाचा जो ट्विटर पे ट्रेंड हो गया। सारी दुनिया में एक ही फेमस है, मुंबई हो या और दिखा दूं तुझे मेरा वाला डांस। ये है मेरा वाला डांस। तो नाचू मेरा वाला डांस। तो नाचू wanna dance.
पीछे आ जाओ। Ladies and gentlemen, let's give them one more round of applause.
Got the sun and the sand and the sea and the night, and we're feeling alright, yeah, we're feeling alright. क्यों लम्हे खराब करें, आ गलती बेहिसाब करें, दो पल की जो नींद उड़ी, आ पूरे सारे ख्वाब करे, क्या करने हैं उम्रों के वादे, ये जो रहते हैं रहने दे आधे, दो बार नहीं एक बार सही, एक रात की कर
Been through all the great moments,
Enjoyable moments.
the fun times last night, all the great moments. If I can all ask to look to your left, there's a screen, and our lovely photography team has done a recap, especially for those that may have not woken up before midday today. And for those that landed after lunch yesterday,
I'm free as a bird when I'm flying in your cage. I'm diving in deep and I'm riding with no brakes. And I'm bleeding your love when you're swimming in my veins. You got me now. Been waiting for a lifetime for you. Been breaking for a lifetime for you. Wasn't looking for love till I found you. On the night for love till I found you.
Skin to skin, breathe me in. Fill with your kiss on your lips. I'm made of ecstasy. I'll be yours for 1,000 lives.
I'm free as a bird when I'm flying in your cage. I'm diving in deep and I'm riding with no brakes. And I'm bleeding your love when you're swimming in my veins.
You've got me now.
Been waiting for a lifetime for you. Been breaking for a lifetime for you. Wasn't looking for love till I found you. On the night for love till I found you. Been waiting for a lifetime for you. Been breaking for a lifetime for you. Wasn't looking for love till I found you. On the night for love till I found you. I'm diving in deep and I'm riding with no brakes. I'm bleeding your love, you're swimming in my veins. You got me now.
Been waiting for a lifetime for you. Been breaking for a lifetime for you.
Wasn't looking for love till I found you. On the night for love till I found you. Been waiting for a lifetime for you. Been breaking for a lifetime for you. Wasn't looking for love till I found you. On the night for love till I found you. Wasn't looking for love till I found you. On the night for love till I found you.
My great blessings to the couple, young couple. Very soon they'll join together. And from my side and from my family side, as the head of family, I shower many flowers on them. And I wish their grand, great future. And don't forget your own family. This is a marriage, no doubt. A daughter moves from one place to another, but her associations, her good wishes, and the best memories which you have kept over here, it will favor us and favor you also. My blessings again and again to you.
I'll share about something about Vaibhav, and I can assure Sweta that he is very caring, confident, and committed. So that's what I have seen in him. He always keeps his goals very high, and I've seen him that he does everything to achieve those goals. So his success in life, I can see that both of them, Deva and Shweta, were very successful in their married life, and myself and my entire family will always be there to support them, guide them, and care for them. Thank you very much.
Sweta and Vaibhav, congratulations being husband and wife. Our blessings for long, happy married life. Good evening to all the families, friends, and guests. Today's celebrations are now coming to an end. There is still something to left for your entertainment, but now they are officially husband and wife, so we are coming near to the closure of this last 2 days celebration. I hope you all have enjoyed and took a lot of memories and moments, special moments from this marriage, which we will all cherish for a long time. Sweta, as a child, was blind follower of Priyanka, and their sisters' bond has given us a lot of support. Sweta got everything right, or she learned everything very fast with Priyanka. So we did not have to spend so much of time and energy for raising her. But her childhood memories are very unforgettable. I remember when she started speaking, तो सब तोतले बोलते हैं तो इसकी तोतली आवाज़ आज भी हमारे कानों में गूंजती है. इसको 20-25 पोएम याद हो गई थी when she was very young, and she used to speak those poems in her totally voice, which we can never forget. Very cute, Sweta. When Priyanka was say 3 and she was 1, she was trying to learn how to walk. Now, whenever we go for any walk, Priyanka always wanted to have my goodie, and Sweta will not even hold my finger. So, so that was now when I take back those memories, I always feel that Sweta was independent, and that was the beginning of her to be an independent what the Sweta is today. Sweta is a shining star tonight. She is my lucky charm. She is always smiling, kind, generous, playful, intelligent. She is a very positive person. She is always been the one pursue her passion with diligence and fortitude. She can sit several hours to finish her task, and you will find her to definitely make sure that her targets are met. She is a good artist, a good dancer, good actress, extremely good jewelry designer, and above all, she is a very good entrepreneur. She has started her own business, she has started her own brand, Bodhika, and that has all come out of her passion and her vision, which is at the base of our guiding principle. When I first met Vaibhav, I got extremely impressed with the Sweta's choice. Vaibhav has a pleasing personality, always smiling, and good person. We are extremely elated to have Vaibhav join our family. A kind-hearted, down-to-earth, smart and sweet personality. Both of them have a good chemistry and compatibility. Sweta and Vaibhav will make a lovely couple. Sweta, you are the princess of our family, and your happiness is at most important for us. You are about to embark a new journey in your life with Vaibhav. Be strong, keep your head high, fly together, shoulder to shoulder, head to head, hand to hand, fly fast, fly hard, as high as you can. Do not focus on the past, that will slow you down. Keep looking ahead and move confidently. We are always watching you. If you fail, we will catch you. We will never let you fail. If any time comes, if you are upset with your dad, if you are upset with your mom, call dad. Okay? So call dad and ask where are you, why you did not call me, and if you don't lift your call, don't be disappointed. Look over your shoulder and you will find us. If you still don't find us, look at your heart. Your dad, your mom, Priyanka, Devashish, we all are there to give you an strength and support. Wish you a very happy life together with Vaibhav. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, Dad. You made her cry.
Oh no. Where's the makeup artist?
I'm Rishabh. Went to school with Vaibhav. I think now it's been 20 years or so. Don't start guessing my age. Yeah, it's been we've known him for a really long time. And, it's
Really, really long when Vaibhav was this high and he's still this high. So not much has changed since then.
So yeah, but it's been a lot of embarrassing stories, a lot that we can't share in this forum. Separately, maybe.
But we make sure we embarrass him because that's what we're best at. So Vaibhav was born with a very common name, right? But he still managed to earn a few unique nicknames. Quite weird actually. One being Puttu. I don't even know how he got that. So, but he has a few other nicknames, but we'll probably mention about one of them. So, Vaibhav has a passion for speed. We all know that. I hope you've not witnessed that, but we have. And
Especially on his career, when Vaibhav started his career, we were so proud of him. He took care of all of us. We were young and poor.
when we were on our pocket money,
yeah, we
he
were young
still
and
took
poor.
care of us at the bars.
Yeah, took care of us at the bar. Everywhere.
Everywhere. So, and he's a beautiful host. So yeah, if you wanna go out and when you don't have money, just call Vaibhav. So yeah, but his passion for speed did.
It doesn't stop there. It
doesn't
extends
stop
to a
at
bunch of other
career.
things. I hope not the bedroom as well.
But that's how he got his second nickname, and which I don't think a lot of people over here know. So we'll talk about that. His passion for speed extends to his speech, and more than half the time we don't understand what he's saying. I don't know how he managed to impress Sweta. I don't even know what she understood when he first spoke to her.
I think that was the trick. She didn't
Yeah, I
understand.
mean, we've had a lot of embarrassing moments because of him. So, anyways, so that's how I'll share a story about our school days. Vaibhav and I lived next door, like in Bombay, Tarapur Towers, Tarapur Gardens. The names were also, the buildings were also so similar. So we used to play every evening after school, and this was the time when we didn't have mobile phones, and he used to call on my landline. So this is how it goes: Vaibhav calling my home, and my brother. Most of the time, my brother used to pick up because he didn't have much to do. So my brother Dipesh used to pick up the phone, and Vaibhav goes, "Hello, can I speak to Sagar?" My brother, "Who's this?" "I'm Vaibhav." So, sorry, I'm Vaibhav. Sorry, I'm Vaibhav. And then my brother looks at me and says, "Bro, some Baba is calling." And ever since then, we've called him Baba. I'm so sorry to be saying this, brother, but yeah. But it's a great name.
And the last thing about his speed, his driving.
Oh
I'm
my God.
so glad he's moved to Singapore where he doesn't drive
He
anymore.
doesn't get to drive actually. Yeah, we're so glad that
Because the number of times I've remembered God being an atheist
Yeah.
in his car,
it's actually only when he's driving.
only been in his car that I've remembered God.
And he's actually super confident about it. He's like, I'm the best driver in the world. And I can actually race. And I was like, that's precisely not the point on the road.
Yeah, there was a time he drove with only 2 tires that were functional. The back 2 tires were punctured. He drove for quite a while, so it was good times.
There was a time when we made a trip to a place called Talegaon where Vaibhav literally, or not literally, but almost drove off the hill. And he was still okay. He's
He's not
like,
supposed to be telling this story. Come on, you know.
no, but he's still here. And we made sure that he's here.
And that's why we're glad you moved to Singapore.
Exactly. Yeah. Not for your career, but for this.
But all in all, jokes apart, he's one of my oldest friends, wonderful human being, great host.
Great host, lovely host. We love spend. So when I spent time with him in Singapore, and I was just there for a day, and he was more excited about me being in Singapore than my being in Singapore. He's like, we're gonna do this, we're gonna do that, we're gonna do this. I'll take you there. I'll take you to my best places, my restaurant. And I was like, okay, okay. How do you manage to do so much in a day? And he was just there. And in fact, that time, the next day, he had to meet your parents, Sweta's parents, and he's like, come what may, we'll still party through the night and I'll still meet them. But in the morning, but that was not a good decision. That was not a good decision because in the morning he was like, I don't know what to say to them. And what if I just keep talking fast? And I was like, it's okay, you managed to impress Sweta, I'm sure you can get through this. Yeah, so I mean, Photo, you will be known as Photo for the rest of our lives, or actually Baba. But wish you a great life, man.
Congratulations to both of you guys. You're probably tired of Europeans just staying here and being beach bums, and I'll stay. So going back to this wonderful wedding. So I've known Vaibav for 6 years now, ever since I lived in Bangalore and worked with him at Shell. And since then, he's been like a brother, my Indian brother, or a brother from another mother and father. But he's been fantastic, and we're very proud of what he's become. I mean, Vaibav, you got a great catch in Sweta. You went, way above your league, and you're impressed on us, and we're very proud of you. And we got to know Sweta this past week, and great. We're getting great sweet vibes from her, and you seem like a wonderful woman, Sweta. So we're very happy for both of you. And I just want to finish. It's just one thing, a little request. So earlier, I know the gentleman talked about, as you're reaching the second phase in your life, where based on trust and you have to share everything. I just have one request, that you don't share our WhatsApp group chat with her. We've been every week talking for the past 5 years or so. Just please don't share that, okay? The gentleman over there, I hope you forgive me for that, but that's the only request. We love you too, and wish you all the best in life.
All right, Vaibav. We met 6-7 years ago in Bangalore. Indeed, this here is a small representation of a larger group of guys who all met in Bangalore. Most of them from Shell, some of them from the banking world as well. But we hit it off together. None of us have the same nationality, and but we stay in touch very regularly. In our WhatsApp group, we talk on a daily basis. We talk on a weekly basis as well, in and out, and we share everything. That's something quite unique. And thank you for inviting us here as well. We keep this bond, brother. We keep this bond. And So what do we talk about in this WhatsApp group? Maybe one more thing that is. One thing I think we can share, and then we talk in person as well. Thanks to Vaibav, we now have a new monetary unit. We always talk about how expensive things are, cars, holidays, and thanks to Vaibav, we now have the monetary unit that is called rent. A holiday will cost 2 rents, or 5 rents, or this car will cost me 10 rents. And this is all based on Vaibav's apartment in Bangalore and the rent he paid there. So thanks to you, we now have a fully new coin, basically. So thank you for that. I appreciate that. Yeah. So last year, when my wife and we went to Singapore, we met Sweta for the first time, and Vaibav had talked about Sweta a lot already, and he talks a lot, like everybody knows, and none of these words could actually describe her very well. You talked a lot about her, but when we met her, we saw what you have potentially caught, and how great a person she actually is, and we were very happy to meet her, and I'm also very happy that you guys now got married, and because this it has changed him. I can tell. He has become much more mature, and he's a better man because he met you, and that is something. Vaibav, be happy, and keep her happy. Yeah, I know she promised in the vows to fulfill all your wishes, but you should do the same back as well. Keep her happy. So now that the marriage is officially there, enjoy your honeymoon. Yeah, and on behalf of all the families, I'll ask the question. Any kids anytime soon? No, you can see what happened. Think about it. Okay. Best of luck and happiness. Okay. And when you pass by Europe, you make sure you knock on my door, okay? All right. Thank you, man.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. So similar to Erkan and Julian, I've also known Vaibav for about 6 years now. We met in Bangalore. And I have a little story to share about Vaibav, which I think was quite funny anyway. So a couple of years ago, we went on a vacation to Sri Lanka, myself and Vaibav. And whilst we were in Sri Lanka, we were staying near the beach, we did all the activities as you do there, but for some reason, whilst we were already out during the middle of the night, he insisted that in the morning we should go whale watching, which is a 2-hour trip on the boat out into the ocean. So of course I said, no, Vaibav, it's 12 o'clock, we're out already, we're going home. Absolutely not, we've got to go whale watching. I said, fine, okay, so we stayed at the beach the whole night. And then when the guy came to knock on the door and said, your boat is here, let's go whale watching, he turns to me and says, shall we really go?
Like this morning, huh?
Exactly. I said, actually, yes, we are going. You made me stay here. We're going, we're watching. So we get on the boat, and as soon as we get on the boat, Vaibav falls asleep. So I get to spend 2 hours after being out the whole night on the boat, going out to the sea alone. He's right there asleep next to me. And then we started to finally see some whales, and some dolphins also. I said, let me wake him up, because he's brought me out here to do this. As soon as I wake him up and I bring him to the end of the railing, all the stuff it had the night before started coming out. Right in front of everyone on the boat. So I said, you know what, it's okay, you go sit back there, go sleep again. So we make the journey back again, 2 hours, again he's asleep, I'm alone. And as soon as we get to shore, we get a rickshaw. Of course, I don't even want to speak to him, I don't want to look to him at this point, because I'm hungover, I'm tired, I spent 2 hours on the boat in the morning. And he looks to me and goes, shall we take a selfie? And he actually took the selfie also, which is, I still look at that picture and remember it. But Vaibav, you really are, a special guy. And Sweta, met you in Singapore also a few months ago. You're very lucky to have met Vaibav, and same with you, Vaibav also. So it is tradition to give, the newlyweds some words of advice on marriage. But as I'm not married myself, I can't speak from experience. So what I've done is I've been going around, the whole day looking for any happily married couples to get some advice to give you Vaibav. Unfortunately, I'm still looking. I'm still looking. So with that, Vaibav and Sweta, I wish you both, a long, prosperous, and happy marriage. Thank you very much.
I think most of the good and bad adjectives have been used up to describe you. But I think we still have a little bit left. I'm speaking on behalf of all our friends. You know the group, the Brigade group. And so let me start with our college days. So the very first memory I have of Vaibav is we were in a class, and it was a class which began at 8:30 and ends at 9:30. So there was this guy who tried to enter the class at 9:25, confident that he would get in. And this guy was wearing slippers on his foot, a torn jeans, a t-shirt which had a lot of stains on it, and really bad hair. And the confidence with which he asked. You must have seen that Mentos ad, right? So he had that confidence. No doubt he was thrown out. And that is one of the first memories that I have of Weber. And at that time, I never thought that I would be coming to his wedding, where he will be that well dressed. So you have come a long way. Yeah. And as a tribute to our college days, we have been sitting on the last bench just for you. That is where you always found Weber, if he ever attended the class. And last but not the least, I know he always used to compare himself with my marks. And he was very tricky, so he is very innovative. So he never used to study a thing in his preparatory leave. And just one day before, Jitin, can you send me over your notes? And he would go through my notes. And there is this one time he got like 5 marks more than me. And he bragged about it for the rest of his life. And he still does that every time we see. Yeah, so that was our memories from college. And then there were our days in Shell. So we joined Shell together with that bunch of guys there. Dhiru, Bilal, Avinash, and of course Ajit Mule, who could not be here today. So among us, we never thought that you would be like one of the first ones to get married. So that's a big achievement for you. Frankly, we never thought you would ever get married. So yeah, kudos. And one of the memories that we had is that he's really passionate about sports. So anytime we were there, he was like, "Chala, chala, 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 Jitin, chala, 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 khelde chalo, 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 chalo." And we were like, "What? Chala, 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 khelde, khelde." And it was always so difficult to understand him. There was this time when he wanted us to go to Goa, or he was trying to ask us whether we had been to Goa. He's like, "Wah, wah, wah." Right? And like his friends always mentioned, like, yeah, it was very difficult to understand him. And then talking about sports, we used to play football a lot, and he still thinks that he is a very good football player. And one of his strengths is his header. Imagine him giving a header. Right? And especially from Bilal, he thinks that you are the second best and he is the best. And also from Bilal, he says that you are the best driver that he's ever seen. Yep. I don't know whether it was in a sarcastic tone. I think so. But yeah. So Sweta, this one is especially for you. Since I have known him for almost 11 years now, and those guys 8 years. Yeah. So he can be many things. Like we heard something about a child in the wow, right? And you'll have good training living with Vaibav. Right? He can be as cranky as a small child at times. He would wake you up 3 in the morning and ask you to make Maggie with chilies for him, because we used to live together. Like not live, but yeah. And then there are 3 alphabets that we generally use to describe Vaibav from our group. That is 3 C's. He's cool, he's classy, and the third one you need to find it yourself from Vaibav. And last but not the least, he will make you watch Kabhi Khushi Kabhi Gum every time it's there on television, no matter what time it is. Okay, that's good. That's nice. And soon after watching the movie, he'll get upset that we didn't cry along with him. And then, after maybe 2 or 3 weeks, he would pick up his phone and call his mom. Yeah, but jokes apart. And I speak for almost all the friends from Bangalore. He's one of the most genuine person that we've all met. He never lies, at least that's what we think. But I think he never lies. I think he will always be true to you. He's very loving and caring. And one of the things that we can all count on as friends as well, no matter if we don't speak like very often, we might speak like once a year, but uh, ever, if ever you ever need Weber, like it might be 2 in the night, 3 in the night, you can still call him and he will be there for you, always. Unless he's drunk, then you will need to be there for him. Yeah. And at that note, I end my speech.
And finally, I would like to invite
where Singapore was. As far as I am concerned, I was going to a south province of China. So I don't know whether it's my French accent or my adoration for Salman Khan, but for some unknown reason, Vaibav decided to take care of the lost soul that I was. And he called, checked on me, invited me to go for drinks, introduced me to people. He generally cared for me, and he really became part of my family in Singapore. I found in him warmth, generosity, kindness, honesty, like I very rarely find in people. Only in pets I find this quality. So, Sweta, I've heard your vows, and you said something along the lines of being his supporter. But from what I've observed, I truly believe that he will be your biggest champion. When he first talked about you, he kept saying how hardworking you are, and she has her own business, and she has so many friends, and taking care of her family. He's been behind you, and I think he will be for the rest of your days. And when we will all be done with this corporate life at Shell, and you will be the most successful jewelry designer, please think of us. Of course, Vaibav would do a great personal assistant. And then to end up, we're not gonna lie to each other. We all know that happily ever after only exists in Disney. It's not real life. So for sure, life will throw a set of challenges and obstacles, and I wish for you to overcome them together in respect and in love. And we, this table of people, will be there for you all along. So Mazal Tov, congratulations and felicitations.
Or how caring and kind she is, with always noticing if anyone was feeling down or not being themselves and making sure that they're okay. I could also talk about how she's extremely organized and very well prepared. When we took a trip to Melbourne in winter and she packed earmuffs along with all her other winter gear, we all laughed at her and said, Sweta, it's not going to be that cold. What's wrong with you? We ended up eating our words because it was freezing. I can confirm that now that I live in Melbourne. And we all actually took her earmuffs and took turns wearing it.
They talk like they've known each other all their lives, and they really feel like they've always been meant to be together forever. Vaibav, welcome to the friendship family.
I came across a very special pair of earrings. These were a gift from Sweta that she made by hand back when we were in university 8 years ago. I don't know if you remember them, Sweta, but they're a really, really pretty pair of earrings, and they instantly brought a smile to my face. So we'll come back to those earrings in a while. But anyways, I started walking around my room, and I spotted so many items that were directly linked to Sweta. Gifts from her, pictures that we took together, mementos from events that we've attended, and souvenirs from all of our holidays. And that's when I realized the extent of the memories that we've made. Sweta and I go back 16 years. We met in secondary school when we were put in the same class. And my first impression was that this girl seems a bit cold. But it didn't even take one conversation to change that, and we soon became very, very close friends. Shweta is a very, very easy person to talk to. So most of what I remember are long talks over ice cream, lunches, dinners, talking in her car, and things like that. Shweta is also very, very entertaining. She's full of quirks and antics. And Vaibav, you will get to see them soon if you haven't already. There are a lot of things which I should not say here, but she once walked into a men's washroom without realizing. So rest assured, you'll always be entertained.
Through our breakup, our makeup, and now with us living all across the world, she's been the glue keeping us together, from late night conference calls and now bring us all together for your wedding. And whenever in Singapore, she was the first one to indulge me in my midnight supper snacks at Sing Hotel. You can always count on Sweta for anything that you need. That's just the kind of person she is. During one of these conference calls, I remember Sweta told us, I broke the news to my parents. And I was like, oh, how did that happen? Oh, I made a PowerPoint slide. One page for his likes, one page for his dislikes. And that's reflected in Sweta as a whole, coming up with unique solutions, creative ways to do everything she does. I'm still waiting for a sneak peek of this PowerPoint, by the way. Sorry, give me a moment while I relearn how to do it. I unfortunately never got the chance to meet Vaibav before this wedding. I've always heard great things. I was number 2 on that phone call from Ankita. And meeting him in his holiday, I completely agree with everything everyone has to say. Sweta, you're found a great match in Vaibav, and Vaibav, you struck the lottery to Sweta. I wish you all the best, and I look forward to that late night supper meetings with both of you now. I love you both, and welcome.
Wow, what an amazing girl. So friendly, so easy to talk to, and so nice. I was very excited to have found a new friend. Little did I know that this one spur of the moment conversation on that bus would evolve into a friendship, a lasting friendship that would last a lifetime. That's the thing about Sweta, you see, her ability to make friends with anyone and just to make you feel so comfortable is what's so special about her. Flash forward to last year when Sweta and Vaibav first started talking. They actually had a pact that if they ever saw a relative or a friend while they were out for dinner, and this was in the early stages of their relationship, they told each other that, they would pretend not to know each other. So they just wanted to keep their relationship a little bit on the secret side, right? And I saw how seriously Vaibav took that instruction firsthand when I was actually out for dinner with my family one night, and Sweta and Vaibav were on their third or fourth date. So Sweta saw me, she saw my parents, and she instantly came and spoke to us. Well, Vaibav, on the other hand, pulled an Usain Bolt and sprinted as fast as he could. Like his friends mentioned, right? He has a passion for speed. This is when I knew that this man can really take instruction. So Sweta, you're actually very, very lucky to have found a man with such speed. But jokes aside, I've spent a fair bit of time with Vaibav and Sweta as a couple over the past couple of months. And I've seen how they complement each other so beautifully. I am beyond thrilled that both of you have found each other. And I'm really excited to see both of you grow in this relationship. I love you both.
Hello everyone. I wrote down my entire speech on my phone so that I don't miss anything out. Firstly, I'd like to thank all of you for being such an important part of today and of our life. I'm truly humbled by all the love you've showered on us, me and Vaibav, through these festivities. Everyone has been traveling miles just to be here, and we could not be more grateful. Thank you.
I'd like to say a couple of things to the very special people in my life. Vaibav, I'm certain it was a work of destiny for us to meet and fall in love because we fit together like a puzzle. You are everything I was looking for. Many of my friends tell me they would trust you with their life, and that is the person you are. Simply kind and pure. Thank you for teaching me how to love unconditionally and for being happy in my happiness and a rock of support in my sadness. Hope we sail through the next coming years and one day figure out how this marriage thing works, if ever. Mom, Dad, speaking on behalf of Pri as well, I think only God would know how blessed we are to have parents like you. Your life has been centered around our happiness, even if it meant foregoing your own. Thank you for giving us the right values and attitudes to carry our lives forward with strength and courage. If we could only prove to be half as good as you, I think we would consider ourselves a success. Thank you. We thank you for the tremendous amount of effort you put in without having asked for a single time. Thank you. Vandana Auntie, Mummy, Papa, Abhinav, Meenal, and everyone else, thank you for such a warm welcome into your family. I'm so happy to be a part of it, and I look forward to spending more time with you. To all my darling friends who have been there, cheered us on and made this wedding so special, thank you very, very much. Love you all.
Let me just do this out. So it seems like this is going to be like an Oscar speech. And I want to thank all people. And clearly I have won a really nice trophy. See that? A beautiful black lady. Very fair. A fair lady. Yes, so I'm going to take a very fair lady back home. But before I start, I want to thank, as Sweta did as well, to some people who are close to me. Of course, I want to start with my mom and dad. I think they'll probably agree I'm not the best son. Many people will probably agree here as well. I'm not completely so family oriented, but at the same time, I know my mom and dad know that about me. I think they'll accept me for who I am in that sense. Especially my mom, she loves me a lot. I know that, but I don't think I have the capabilities or abilities to really give back that. So I apologize, Mom. I try my best, but I do apologize. Dad and Mom, I have
Sorry guys, let's take a break. This might not end soon.
Actually, what happened was that I was on the phone and his friend called up and I said, Putta Vidara. Actually, it was Putta, I said, and they heard it Puttu. And then we got that there.
Before I pass to Vaibav, please do not touch any sensitive topics.
Okay, sorry. Many of you guys will know I am. People who know me really closely, I am quite emotional. Just in mention about the Kabhi Khushi Kabhi Gum, I cry a lot. I think that also brings me to one of our stories with Sweta. When Sweta and me were first coaching, we went out to one of my favorite bars in Paris only. When all the people come to Singapore, I always take them there. That bar runs into the cash and stop. Yeah. So Sweta and me, of course, we went there and we had a good night. And I think after that, there was a moment when I think something happened. I started crying, and she was shouting, "Why are you crying?" But she's so good. She took me home. She put me to bed. She put the blanket on and okay, sleep. So I think that's when I knew as well. I mean, of course, I knew much before, but I knew that she's going to take care of me, and she's going to take care of the person I am. So thank you very much for that. But there's more words for you, for me to speak for you. But before that, mom, dad, of course, I'm not going to touch that. No? I mean, you already saw the display of emotions. But I'll try to be, but I can't promise I'll be a better son. But I'll try. I really will. I'm not that kind of person. I know, and I'm so sorry. Right. And the next person I want to is my brother. So he's like my dad. You know, I think like when my mom and dad, I can actually debate with them and say things back to them. With my brother, somehow I cannot. No, I don't know. I mean, it's not like I cannot. It's just that when we say something and we shout, there's no way that somehow I just cannot tell him okay no. So I'll actually listen to him. That is very surprising. I won't listen to my mom and dad, but I listen to my brother. So you can if mom and dad don't say anything, you can say that I listen to Fisher and Bobby. You have thank you very much for being part of our family and really helping us out. I know that I've again not been the best. Not keep in touch with you and stuff, but again, cannot promise in the future as well. But but I'll try. But thank you for taking care of my brother, and my mom and dad as well. Thank you. I know everyone's waiting for the food, so I'll be quick. So now I'll go at the Godspeed. I think after that, I also want to thank my cousins. I have a lot of cousins. I have about right here, many of them. I have about Tauji, you're my uncle. Yes, but I have a very loving family. I go only once a year back home, but whenever I do, I have a great time. I actually look forward to going back and meeting all my cousins. I think I'm not going to say all names, of course, but you guys know that all you guys mean great to me. I think we have grown up with them, and you guys do mean a lot to me. And I really, really appreciate you guys coming out here and supporting. I mean, they were going to many other things. But I have done things at their wedding, which. So I'm actually quite glad that they didn't pull anything off. So. There's no time. It's done. No, but yes, I do thank you for not pulling something that I pulled at your wedding. So thank you very much for that. But all you guys mean a lot to me. So thank you very much. Thank you. Last is for all friends, of course, who have come from all over. And with these wonderful speeches, I didn't know that I was such a good guy, honestly. So now that I know what they said, I'm like, Shata, you're lucky, So thank you very much for making me feel better about myself. No, Shata, I'm lucky. So thank you very much for all the beautiful speeches and being here. I really appreciate that. All you guys coming up from everywhere. So thank you very much. And your speeches were wonderful. Thank you very much. Now the most important person, right? Sweta. So the last couple of years, 15 months rather, has been honestly the happiest phase of my life. Of course, it's never a roller coaster. It's always a roller coaster with me. Not the easiest person. But that's all. It's been happiest thanks to one lady. And I won't keep anyone guessing. I mean, it's this lady right here. Sweta, I love you. Thank you. Sweta, like I said, I'm not the easiest person to manage. As many people said, I'm a cranky, I can be a kid at many times. So you have to deal with a lot, and you know that already. But I know that, which is why I really want to appreciate you sticking around and actually saying yes to me. I had no clue why you did, but yeah. So thank you very much for sticking around and saying yes to me, and being still right here. Thank you. I do look forward to living with you, spending many years, and although we took 7 farewells there, which represent 7 lives, I think we'll see how the first one goes. I'm just kidding. 7. But jokes apart, thank you, Sweta. And I think, as many people said, I mean, she is so good, right? I mean, she's disciplined, she is hardworking, ambitious, and the most important for me, she's independent. That's what I want. I mean, she's an independent woman who doesn't care about. I mean, she cares, right? And I mean that she's very independent, and she has her own identity, and that's what I wanted. You know, she has her own identity. She doesn't need me or anybody else. She has her own identity, and I'm very, very sure she'll be super successful. And I think I will for sure be your support whenever you need me. Absolutely. Okay. But to end it, thank you, Sweta, for saying yes to me. And I will, okay, my writing is really bad. I will uphold my vows and do best to my abilities, and I love you forever. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you so much, all of you, for staying with us. Not just over the last few days, but also enjoying all of today. It was a long day. We would not have been able to make all of these few days work and have so much fun without the lovely people who worked with us on the entire wedding. So we really just want to say a quick thanks to the entire team of Eventures, who are so managing in that so hard.
Make sure all the entrance music of the great couple has been on time. So please give a round of applause to DJ Vishal. And finally, all the great staff at this place who've been there serving you, helping you with whatever you may need, and for the great food and hospitality that they put up.
Alright, thank you so very much, everyone. Have a good evening. Enjoy your meal.
Please have a good appetite. Bon appetit.
I think I like you. I think I love you. We push and pull like a magnet. Although my heart is falling too. I'm in love with your body. And last night you were in my room. Now my bed sheets smell like you. Every day discovering something brand new. I'm in love with your body. Nashe se charge hoy. Turi nashe se charge. Sing it with me now. Patan si large hoy. Turi patan si large. My chick, come on, nashe se charge hoy. Turi nashe se charge. Patan si large hoy. Turi patan si large. I'm in love with your body.
Yo, make some noise! Alright. So, good evening. My name is Arjun. Come a long way to be here today from London, the UK. So, have you got any Bollywood fans in here tonight? Yeah! This next song from the movie Creature 3D. It's called Mohabbat. After the DJ. Cheer. Listen. Girl, you're my obsession. You got me so addicted. Girl, you're my obsession. You got me so addicted. Even if we get caught in the rain, I know our love won't wash away. You got me so addicted. No matter if we get caught in the rain, I know our love won't wash away. Through any monsoon or hurricane, girl, our love will find a way. I wanna see the sun setting in your eye, lying next to you every single night. Wanna
be the reason that you smile. Baby, go with me, it's ride or die. मोहब्बत बरसा देना तू सावनाया. Sing. तेरे और मेरे मिलने का मौसम आया. Yo, sing. सब सच पाके तुझे सीने से लगाना है. प्यार और तेरे हद से गुजर जाना है. इतना प्यार किसी पे पहली बार आया है. मोहब्बत बरसा देना तू सावन आया है. तेरे और मेरे मिलने का मौसम आया है. No matter if we get caught in the rain, I know our love won't wash away through any monsoon or hurricane. Girl, our love will find a way.
Yeah, make some noise! Alright. Okay guys, you know what? I want to say a big congratulations to Vaibav and Sweta. Where are you guys? Are you here? Yo! Okay, this... Much love. Oh, you eat first. Okay, this next song. For my old school Hindi fans in here, for my aunties and uncles, this one's for you, DJ. Cheer.
Cause I got my eyes on you. You're everything that I see. I want your heart, love, and emotion. I can't get over you. You left your mark on me. I want your heart, love, and emotion endlessly. Cause you're a good girl and you know it. You act so different around me. Yeah, you're a good girl and you know it. And I know exactly who you could be. So just hold on with going home. Just hold on, we're going home. Ooh, yeah. It's hard to do these things alone. Sing it. Just hold on, we're going home. Yo. कुछ देखा तो ये जाना. Yo. प्यार होता है दीवाना सना. कुछ देखा तो ये जाना सनम. प्यार होता है दीवाना सनम. Cause you're a good girl and you know it. You act so different around me. Oh yeah, yeah. Yeah, you're a good girl and you know it. Hey. I know exactly who you could be. Sing it one more time. Put you there, got to the coolest sister. Hey, when she come up in the club and she blazing up, she got sex on deck and she saving up. Sing it. Chale chaya 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 chaya, chale chaya 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 chaya, chale chaya 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 chaya, chale chaya chaya chaya. Girl, you got my heartbeat running away, beating like a drum and it's coming your way. Can you feel that chaya 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 chaya, chale chaya 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 chaya, chale chaya 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 chaya, chale chaya chaya chaya.
Let's go.
We were made for each other. They should know that love has no color. Oh, Why can't we just be together? Why can't we just be together? Cause there's so many people in our way. I know our life won't be easy, but I'll fight cause I'm here to stay. I won't stop cause I'm not afraid. Now sing it with me. I will love you till the end of time. No, 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 no. I can stay with you. Oh, I didn't wanna let you go. Let you go. Alright guys, this next song. Alright guys, next song. For all my ages in here, we're proud to be brown, proud to be Daisy. We're gonna sing a song now, we're gonna sing it later as well. This song is called Suit. Suit, DJ, suit song. Pump it up, pump it up. Pump it louder, bro. Now whatever you at, babe, you can make the whole room stare. But you know that my favorite is when you rock it that this is what sing. Temos super carda. Oh, temos super carda. Sing it with me now. Super carda. Oh, temos super carda. Yo, on it to lagidi Punjab, lagidi Patola, lagidi to Sanya to Bakini. Temos super carda. Oh, 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 oh. On it to lagidi Punjab, lagidi Patola, lagidi to Sanya to Bakini. Are you ready? Yo, 1, 2, 3, yo. Yeah. On it to lagidi Punjab, lagidi to Sanya to Bakini. Temos super carda. Yo guys, someone say, come. Whatever you at, babe, you can make the whole room stare. But you know that my favorite is when you're rocking that face, this way. Say, hey, ooh, your little black dress. They don't do it for me, you know how to impress. Just give it to me. No jeans, no dresses, no tees, no. My queen, she's in a sorry. Yo, keep it messy, like you're a Billy. You gotta rep the team, shout it. Oh, 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 oh. Whoa, oh, 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 oh. Whoa, oh, 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 oh. Yo, make some noise. Yo, if you would just let me be your lover, it's one of a kind. Living on your mind. Excuse me, girl, what's your story? I just wanna get to know you better. Wanna get to know you. Hey, Galife, Pasea, Galife, Pasea, chill. Hey, I would do anything for you, babe. Everything about you is so fascinating. Give me 10 minutes of your time, babe. I know that you're shy. Are you riding? Say you never ever leave from beside me. Cause I want you, and I need you. And I'm down for you always, Kiki. Do you love me? Are you riding? Say you never ever leave from beside me. Auntie, which song do you want to hear? Love you, Auntie. Too much pressure. Okay, DJ. Okay, Auntie, can I sing a slow song for 1 second? One romantic song. Can I sing it to you or will I get arrested? You got it, babe. 17, we were young, I didn't know about. Now looking back, I still remember you. So foolish of me to love you and let you go. But now I've been there, done it, messed around. But alright, this is what I found. Nobody wants to be alone. Hey, if you're touched by the words of this song, baby, tum hi ho, ab tum hi ho. Zindagi ab tum hi ho. Chain ji, mera dard bhi. Let's go! तुझे मेरा तू खुद से हो जाएगी जुदा Every day, every minute, second I dedicate I just can't find the words to say how I feel When it comes down to the wire I will be the one to protect you I'll shoot you from the fire Let's sing it! Zindagi ab tum bhi ho chain bhi mera dard bhi teri aashiki ab tum bhi ho Let's go! Hey It's only you No one else but you You better go It's only you got it bad When you're on the phone Hang up and you call right back You got it bad When you miss a day Without your friends your whole life's untrue
Okay, guys, so you want a slow song or fast song?
Sure. Cause I can see the tears running down your cheek I can feel your body so close to me I can hear the rain dropping at your feet Cause your love was gone At 24/7 I will be waiting Out in the rain till somebody sees me I don't care if it takes forever to make you believe One more time Kabhi jo बरसते मैं देखूं तुझे बाके तू लगे मुझे बारिश की दुआ Cause you got to believe it Listen It's like a gunshot went straight through me inside my mind I'm from beating no Won't let you get away At 24/7 I will be waiting Out in the rain till somebody sees me I don't care if it takes forever to make you believe Sing it! Kabhi jo रास्ते में देखो तुझे बाके तू लगे मुझे बारिश की दुआ कभी जो पागल Okay, so back to the party. What should we do now? कदे प्यार कदे न करा दिखावा न करे दमो कोई ना न करे दमो कोई ना जिदे मेरी When I hit my heart locked down, baby you let the thing go Baby you let the thing go Pick it up off the ground, baby you let the thing go Oh baby you let the thing go Worried I would let you down, baby you let the thing go Okay, you let the thing go Oh baby you let the thing go Oh Punjabi तेरे अज न करे तेरे अज और न करे Got my heart beating like a drum Holy holy body वो गाना ओ दिल विच होर कोई ना जिदे मेरी है कदे प्यार कदे न करा दिखावो न करे दमो कोई ना ओ न करे दमो कोई ना जिदे मेरी है Baby you let the thing go Oh yeah. Alright guys, let's do a more structured dance. Okay. I love that chase, so come my way. It's the way you move, got me in the mood. Tryna play cool, but I'm too into you. I don't care if you're Indian, I don't care if you're Mexican. Either way, it's gonna go down. Any country, city or town. You can be my señorita, you can be my mehabuba. I just need that bumper and bump. Cause when we touch, it's dangerous. I need your love cause it's my only girl. Cause when we touch, it's dangerous. So one more time. सनम हो जा कसम हो जा तू चल मेरे संग कदम हो जा रात हो जा मेरे साथ हो जा शर्म के सी बेशरम तू हो जा Let me hear you say Let me hear you say बहती है I love the way you say my name It's the way you move Got me in the mood Tryna play it cool Boy, let's get lost tonight Fooling around, baby, you know you're fine It's certified, baby, you know You can be my senorita You can be my best of the block I just need that bump what I got Cause when we touch It's dangerous. We'll make some noise. Sanam ho ja, kasam ho ja, tu chal mere sang kadam ho ja, tu raat ho ja, mere saath ho ja, sharam ke si besharam tu ho ja, sanam ho ja. You'll make some noise. Sorry. So. You got so excited. I'm so sorry, man. One more time. Was it the girls? Okay, you can't vote for yourselves. Was it the girls? Make some noise. Or was it the boys? Make some noise. I think it was the girls. Make some noise for the girls. It was the boys. Thank you so much. What do you want? Okay, let's get a selfie. You got a phone? I know. I'm aware of that. I can't fit you all in the picture. Okay, one more time. Make some noise! Alright, thank you so much. Alright, guys, so. Cuando tú vienes se me sube el corazón Y en silencio tu mirada dísame palabras La noche en la que te suplico que no salga el sol Bailando cuerpo y el mío llenando vacío, subiendo y bajando bailando ese fuego por dentro me está enloqueciendo, me va saturando con tu física, tu química, también tu anatomía, la sobrete y tequila y tu compañía, ya no puedo más contigo una noche loca Al besar tu boca Yo quiero estar Much love, great to meet you guys. All the best in the future life together. Honored to be here today, thank you so much. Once again, check me out on Instagram. Arjun Artist, thanks. Have a great night. Okay, let's do one photo. So make some noise! Sing it with me now. Tenu sude karda Yo, oni tu lagdi tu sariya tu vakni Tenu sude karda Oni tu lagdi tu sariya tu vakni Tenu sude karda Are you ready? One more time. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, yo! Only to look at it, but jump and look at it,
Now whatever you at, babe, you can make the whole room stare. But you know that my favorite is when you're rocking that this way. Oh, tenu sude karda. Oh, tenu sude karda. Sude karda. Tenu sude karda. Oh, ni tu lagdi punjab, lagdi patola, lagdi tu saarya to vakhri. Tenu sude karda. Oh, ni tu lagdi punjab, lagdi patola, lagdi tu saarya to vakhri. Tenu sude karda. Tenu sude Don't know your name, but I'll play your game. I love that chase, so come my way. It's the way you move, got me in the mood. Tryna play it cool, but I'm too into you. I don't care if you're Indian, I don't care if you're Mexican. Either way, it's gonna go down. Any country, city or town, you can be my señorita, you can be my mehbooba. I just need that bam bam bam. 'Cause when we touch, it's dangerous. I need your love, 'cause it's my only drug. 'Cause when we touch, it's dangerous. Sanam ho ja, kasam ho ja, tu chal mere sang hum kadam ho ja, tu raat ho ja, mere saath ho ja, sharam ke si besharam tu ho ja. Let me hear you say Let me hear you say Chehkti hai, behkti hai. I love the way you say my name. It's the way you move, got me in the mood. Tryna play it cool, and you know. Let's get lost tonight. Quit fooling around, lady. You know you're fine. It's certified, baby. You know you can be my señorita, you can be my mehbooba. I just need that ba-ba-da-bum. 'Cause when we touch, it's dangerous. Sanam ho ja, kasam ho ja, tu chal mere sang hum kadam ho ja, tu raat ho ja, mere saath ho ja, sharam ke si besharam tu ho ja. Let's get lost tonight. Quit fooling around, lady. You know you're fine. It's certified, baby. You know. ये रिश्ता है, जुड़ा दिल से दिल तो फरिश्ता है. वफा इसका बादाम पिस्ता है. ये रिश्तों के कभी धागे टूटे ना. Let me hear you say Let me hear you say Sanam ho ja, sanam ho ja, sanam ho ja.
Right now much better.
For what? No cash.
अब हम हरदम
Sorry, मुझे लगा वो आगे चलो यहाँ तो front side. She's supposed to do this all the way till she goes to the gate. So I'm throwing down.
Oh, very good.
Good job, you get it. I don't think that's what he's saying. Same thing. Cannot do. Yeah, I got it.
रख लो मुझे
Vaibav, if you want to take her, you better come up with some money. You better show us the money.
She's like, Vaibav, you gotta please the girlfriends, right?
I offered them a very, very good dinner night when we go back to
No, it has to be now. It has to be now. There's no later.
Whenever I'm back in India, you know, it'll be something similar.
That's too much. What can you do now?
Go to Singapore.
Yes. Do something that's more creative. Than just
Okay, can you shops maybe something of that sorts, like something physical that I can do right now? Something of that sorts.
Can you
Jump, pick her up. Can I jump, pick her up, sing a song? I can sing a song.
Guys, what do we want him to do?
It's the same song that we danced to, of course. And the first song that I ever sang to her. They're not listening, your friends. The song that we danced to yesterday. And this first song that I ever sang to her. Okay, don't laugh, okay? आज जाने की जिद ना करूं
Louder, louder.
तुम ही पहलू यूं ही पहलू में बैठे रहो यूं ही पहलू में बैठे रहो आज जाने की जिद ना
Is it
What's the next song?
That's it, right?
रख लो मुझे आतझी में मिलो ना कहीं तुम बिन
रोको कमरे आने मत दो
यूज करो
तेरे पति से
कोई मत
एक लाख बाली में
साथ होती है तो क्यों कर रहे हैं
वो पी है ना बताया तो था
श्वेता की ज्यादा वैसी है कि वैभव की ज्यादा
वैभव के इसी स्टाइल
है
ज्यादा डिफिकल्ट कर दिया बुआ ने
बोलते बघ टू वायर्स टाईट थे बोलले त्याच्यावर दाखवून
Yay!